Dire team ban.
Alright, let's not waste any time. We are back once again, Amateur Dota 2 League Season 7. This is a North American entry-level quarterfinals between VAG and Friendship Gulag. We had two amazing games and we are now in Game 3 of this best of 3 series. It is now 1 apiece and both teams will be forced to fight to the death to proceed to the semi-finals and later to the finals, and I believe the prize pool is $20 US. I am actually not sure, but it's somewhere in that region.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And we will now proceed to the banning phase, and Friendship Gulag have decided to switch it up a little bit. They will ban out the Phoenix this time. Looks like we'll have a standard Shrek and KOP ban. And the Gyrocopter as usual. Silencer makes it through. Friendship Gulag will pick the Silencer up again. And this time it's... Let's see whether VAG will take the opportunity to pick up the Undying. This is the first time the Undying has survived the initial banning phase. We'll see whether they pick it up.
10 seconds remaining.
They go into a double picking phase. They are able to just pick up the Undying along with another hero that would combo pretty well with him, and that of course depends a lot on how they want to do that. It could work with... Let's see. Oh wow.
Dire team pick.
And it's an interesting
Dire team
reaction. Picking up the Phantom Lancer in the second pick. They will pick up the Viper and the Night Stalker as a combination. That's a lot of slow, though both of them are in general middle hero. So... But we did see Night Stalker being played in a pseudo support role in the first game. Worked out pretty okay for them. But anyway, they will ban out the Beastmaster this time, so no Beastmaster for VAG and no Phoenix. Earthshaker has also been banned out, definitely a ban just because of the Phantom Lancer.
10 seconds
Earthshaker dishes out a ridiculous amount of damage
5 seconds
with
remaining.
Phantom Lancer available. And they will ban out the Brute Mother as well from VAG, so we'll see where it goes from there. They will now proceed into the 4th ban, and we will go back into the 3rd pick phase where VAG gets to pick first.
Radiant team pick.
I'm just trying to clear things up a little bit. And we'll see where this goes right now. We're going to the 3rd pick, and VAG is taking a lot of time to just think about this pick and see how they want to go with it. It's going to take a significant amount of time into their they are taking really a lot of time into their 4th pick. Into their 3rd pick. Of course, this 3rd pick is a pretty key pick after the 4th ban. Oh, they will go for the patch again, and VAG will opt for a pretty safe pick in the Silencer. We'll pick up a Silencer, and then we'll give away the patch though. Very interesting. They have opted for the patch twice, and it worked out very well in the last game, I would say. But whether or not it will work out again is something pretty different. And the issue with the patch, of course, is people are arguably not used to dealing with it, simply because, well,
Reserve time.
It's not exactly a pick that comes out very often.
Dire team pick.
VAG will go ahead and pick up a Medusa, so you do have a very late game potential, though I would say Phantom Lancer does a good job of dealing with Medusa in general, so I'm not too sure how that's a good pick. But a Tidehunter has been picked up, so that will be an off lane for Friendship. Gulag's team will now go into the final 5th ban. We'll see how that goes.
Seconds remaining.
10 seconds. They don't have a lot of time. They used up a significant amount of time looking at picking up the Lion, actually. And so we're gonna see what they go with. The VAG will go with the ban on the Husker once again. So it will be pretty interesting why they would ban up a Husker. It does look like there is a potential, of course, that the Silencer and the Parch will be ran again as the support. And so they do fear that mid hero being picked up. Husker does a pretty good job with Medusa as well, I guess.
Radiant team pick.
And Clockwork will be the final ban coming out from VAG. Of course, it will be the disruptive teamfight heroes that they need. Though I actually feel VAG lacks the support. Once again, I'm gonna bring it out. Disruptor feels like a very good pick right now.
5 seconds remaining.
Unless they run the Night Stalker in the support role again.
Reserve time.
I'm not too sure whether that's a very smart idea though. They'll probably run the Night Stalker on the off lane, Viper in the middle lane, and Medusa is the hard carry. Or they could solo the Medusa, run the Night Stalker in the middle, and pick a aggressive hero. Lion and Rubik works pretty well. And Rubik would have a substantial amount of things to steal as well in this team. Against this team, I mean.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Wow.
Dire team pick.
That is very, very greedy. I really don't like their draft here actually. The Ember Spirit is, I actually feel it's a very bad pick. But the other players nonetheless, so it's their decision, but I personally feel Ember Spirit is a very bad pick here. Granted, Ember Spirit deals with Phantom Lancer very, very well. Ember Spirit doesn't fight early game. Ember Spirit doesn't fight much mid game either, unless he gets very, very good farm and kills early game. Medusa does not fight until pretty much a late middle game, until like 30 or 35 minutes. That's about the time Ember Spirit comes online as well. And you'll be left with a Lion, a Night Stalker, and a Viper who is trying to be very aggressive. But I can see the idea. You have a Viper and a Night Stalker who are wanting to be very aggressive, and the Amber Spirit could be by the side just picking up some kills and just being able to just snowball into the role of a very advanced pick. And I actually love this Razor pickup a lot. A lot of these heroes, as we've seen, are heroes that are melee and will require to charge in on you. And the Razor, the Night Stalker has to charge in on you. The Night Stalker would use the Void or Crippling Fear on you, and then you would purge him, you would slow him down, you could static lean him as you run because you have high move speed, and effectively you avoid pardon that, you nullify the effect of the Night Stalker charging in on you. And even during a gank or a team fight, when the Night Stalker charges in on you, you just static link him and effectively he's out of the fight. And well, Viper is about the same. Viper relies a lot on slowing, and once he throws out the ultimate, you purge him as well. So that works out pretty okay, because you purge him and he won't be able to follow you.
30 seconds.
So that's gonna be interesting. I want to see how this works out. XRX drops down a very early ward right there. Tidehunter comes in. Who's on the Tidehunter? Mufasa is on the Tidehunter as usual. Antidropper will be the solo, so it looks like it will be, as I've mentioned, a aggressive lane with the Viper, mid lane with the Ember Spirit, and a solo safe lane on the Medusa. And so here Rally Cat will go middle, and we'll have an aggressive tri lane. Once again, it's the same lineup, just different middle and safe lane heroes. And I actually like this. Prankster is going to get a lot of his damage stolen if he tries to farm. And there you go, the static link will connect and Prankster will lose a significant amount of his damage right there. And a lot of engagement actually coming up top. Juicy Grapes going down, and that's not even a hook, that's just probably it out of position, and the aggressive tri lane already paying off for Friendship Gulag. As you can see, Ember Spirit already struggling, already taking his first tango. And the lane will push underneath, and so Rally Cat will be able to get a significant amount of farm. Actually, he's going to miss all the last hits. He is going to miss all the last hits. Oh my god. He did get a significant bit of that experience though. Tidehunter isn't going to have as fun a lane against the Medusa. Medusa is going to... He's going to get the experience, but he's going to lose a lot of HP if he tries to farm. But overall, he's doing okay. And slow coming up on 7 and 7. The Void now comes in on Milgard, who is trapped in a danger. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. That was a awkward spike. But nonetheless, the spike missed. Otherwise, there might have been a potential for killing. And Rally Cat's taking a significant amount of damage. Stolen, not too much damage. Oh, Chain now connect. This kill could be major if he is able to force this kill. But no. Rally Cat will be able to survive that. And that is very, very key. That kill would just give Ember Spirit the early level and goal that he needs to start fighting much, much earlier. And I felt this was a very greedy lineup from VAG, and Prankster really needs to be aggressive and get that kill. But the double damage now for Razor, and last thing he wants now is to give away a kill. A botter is probably coming, it is, and he will be able to regen a significant bit. Who picked up the bounty rune? Tidehunter picks up the bounty rune down bottom. And wow, very, very close. Maybe 2 right clicks, not enough. Is he gonna dive the tower? He's gonna try. He's gonna take 2 hits from a tower in that process though. And with a double damage, he's still missing some of the last hits. Oh, Prankster is playing with fire right now. He is staying here, but Viper up top gives away another kill. That's probably a hook. That's very likely a hook, otherwise he won't be able to. Yeah, it is a hook. Much more. Oh, one more what is it called? Plasma Field. If he is able to get max damage on it, I think he will be able to bring him down. And he will get that max damage on it, and Rally Cat, an excellent timing. Ember Spirit just not paying attention right there. Could have immediately thrown out his Flame Guard when he saw Rally Cat coming in, but that's the kind of thing you do not want to give away in with your lineup. And he gave away that kill. And that's going to upset this lane a lot right there. And potentially another dive up top. The Earth Spike this time connecting on a lot of them. They do manage to get a Viper again. Trying to get a return kill on the Pudge, but they do not want to dive too far for this. They don't want to give away unnecessary kills. And he is actually going to come in, gets Earth Spike up immediately, trying to throw on a hook. Now, I'm not too sure what was his plan actually. I think he's gonna have to venture back to base now. And now a Shearing Chain, if a return kill, could even the lanes back up, but it is a level 6 against a level 4. And you don't do well once it's level 6 because the Static Storm can chase you down and your Flame Guard does not help. A Haste Rune is available on Redicat though, so that could be something major. He's trying to do as much damage, harass him down to a distance, to a level where he is comfortable with just diving in with the bottom charges. Or he could potentially rotate and hope for maybe a DD or something like that. Haste DD would be a death to everybody.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Pudge is
attack.
still at base. Tidehunter is sticking up here. Now Mufasa is playing with fire this time. 6-minute rune is coming up. 7x7 TPing back in with full HP. This time with a smoke as well. Ping him up very fast though. They do know he's there right now. And Maggot has actually rotated mid right now to try and
Dire's bottom
even the
tower
lanes
is
up a
under
little bit.
attack.
It's almost what's going on in Pro Dota right now. It's almost like that. You barely see a one-on-one in mid anymore. You always see a one-on-one. Oh, a haste and double damage just as I have said so. And this could be very, very major. The Medusa is in big trouble right now. No Gush coming up yet. Static Link coming in. Oh, the ultimate is being thrown out as well. He is forced to back away from this, but he does have the haste. And oh, the haste is actually gone. Oh, what a lucky Medusa. Very, very lucky right there. And Redicat's rotation will turn out to
Dire's
nothing.
middle
And
tower
up
is
top,
under
someone
attack.
dies again. Viper goes down again. Werewolf is just not having a very good day today. Chinchilla is having a field day up top. He will charge in on Grape, but no mana to follow up right there. Silencer has rotated back to base. Surprisingly, the long walk, even though he's still pretty healthy. Mostly find him, he's still pretty healthy, honestly. Redicat is rotating back mid, trying to ensure he continues to apply pressure on Prankster, who is doing pretty okay. Not excellent, but not terrible as well. Prankster is now going to Flame Guard up and try to dive. Okay, oh, that was funny. I thought he would have killed the creep already. But Shearing Chains will not connect, and he will not have anything to follow up with that. And Chinchilla will continue to farm this lane up a little bit. He is not leading the charge. Medusa is actually leading the charge, but he has a lot of kill involvements though. He has 4 assists to his names. Prankster is going to play it safe. He picks up the Illusion Rune and he denies Prankster's the rune. And looks like Redicat will be able to just rotate down bottom and pick up the... Will Night Stalker be able to deny the rune? No. Redicat will be able to pick up the body rune and fill up his border. And now that's more issues for Prankster to be worried about. He's probably going to need to border crow. He can't sit in this lane with so little HP and so little mana for another minute and a half. He's just going to lose way too much farm. And as you can see, Redicat with the full border is going to dive a little bit to try to get some damage on Prankster. He just realized he just denied Prankster the rune. So Prankster does not have the bottle. and does not have the mana to sustain this. Flame Guard's being thrown out too. So more damage. TP is coming, massive TP coming in. The hook, wow, that hook connects on Maggot, and that's a kill given away. Silencer will be the one who gets the last hit, and it's now 6-0 in favor of Friendship Gulag. That hook was excellent. They didn't even have a ward right there. It was just guessing. They probably saw the Night Stalker went in there, and just a good guess that Night Stalker was going by that direction, and they got the hook off. They got the kill they needed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Chinchilla staying quite low, so I'm not too sure whether he will be able to just get back in lane. He is actually just gonna go back in lane. Medusa's still having a very good farm, and that's something you want to be worried about as well. The first engagement on Medusa was not as successful, and now we do have a dive in, and Prankster gets the kill. Even with the static link connected on him. Ultimate also being expanded. When did he use his ultimate? He probably used his ultimate. That's 80 seconds, so that's like a minute ago. I've missed that, but that felt like a long time ago. It was definitely might have been a part of another engagement. Okay, let's get a full border this time. And what's the rune down bottom? Someone picked that up already. Regeneration. Picked up by Lion. We'll have a TP from Tidehunter. Ravage is available, and Razor could TP in as well, and we'll see the Touch TP in. Razor will go back mid, and a lot of slow being used up, and now the Ravage comes out, and Ultimate bites down, and Party Pooper gets burst down really low. He gets finished off, and that is a kill, a very key kill on the Medusa deck. They really needed that kill. An overextension there from Party Pooper. Probably not expecting 3 heroes to come out, but Prankster will now come in and try to catch the Pudge. He is in a dangerous position, but Global Silence is now being thrown out and does not get the deny. Gives away that kill though, and this could be a major fight right here. Milguard getting really low. Prankster damage getting reduced though to 16. Phantom Lancer gets a solo kill on a Viper up top. Milguard diving deep, gets blocked up, trying to turn on Mufasa, but will not be able to get a kill. Oh my god, Maggot will actually give a kill away. Oh, that was pretty bad. It started pretty good and turned into very bad. They gave 3 away, 4 away actually. Medusa died. Lion died, Night Stalker died, Viper died up top in a solo kill by Chinchilla. And they brought Silencer and Tidehunter solo. If Ember Spirit, if Prankster would have been able to kill Mufasa and Milguard, then that would have been a pretty good fight for VAG. But sadly they did not. Does not have Finger of Death yet, otherwise he may have been able to kill Chinchilla with one more stun and a Finger of Death. Going to keep the illusion rune once again for Prankster. He's getting a lot of support from his teammates to just ensure that he gets that early items. He's gonna need to build into the drums before he can remotely start fighting, and after that of course a Battle Fury and then a Crystallis and so on. Without those items he's not going to be able to do much. And TP is coming in from the Razor. So things are looking pretty bad for VAG. They need one fight to go their way. The bottom fight was something that looked really close to going their way, but somehow Milguard and Mufasa managed to make their way out of it alive, making it a bad fight. Otherwise it would have been a 3-for-3 trade, and Ember Spirit would have been involved with 3 kills and potentially 3 solid kills as well. Did he manage to end the dominating streak, or was it a weakest streak? Weakest streak? No, can't see it. The streak on the Pudge though. And And sure, dive right now. They get a hook on Mufasa. Ravage is being thrown out. They do get the kill. Medusa gets the kill right now. A TP reaction in. So it's a 1-for-1. Night Stalker does go down. Chinchilla comes in. But more importantly, Ember Spirit was involved with the fight. And he got a significant amount of gold out of that experience. Actually, not much gold, surprisingly. And Ember Spirit is forced to TP back mid. He needs a farm, he needs to get something going. And oh, Party Pooper is in trouble right now. Does he has a diffuser? No, he's just gonna TP away, so they're not gonna get him. They know that they're not gonna get him. They're not gonna put a lot of effort into it. And up top, they dived in and get a kill on the Pudge. And that's an important kill nonetheless. A lot of Lion's the one that gets the goal, but that helps him to some sort of items. Completes his Trunkel boots. More money to put wards up.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
looks like VAG will finally be able to pressure this top tower a little bit.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I don't think they will be able to bring this down though. A lot of reinforcements are coming in. Rally Cat is right here. Oh, misses the static field. Not static field. Storm plasma field. Oh, they will actually be able to take this tower. The deny comes out from Rally Cat. And while they tried to lift the tower for Prankster, sadly that gave the opportunity for Rally Cat to come in and get the deny on it as well. Chinchilla is actually farming up the Radiant Jungler. Waiting for the ultimates to come back up. Eye of the Storm being used to secure the deny, so pretty okay. Eye of the Storm isn't exactly a very high cooldown skill, so using it simply to try to scare the team away a little bit and secure a kill, secure a deny is pretty okay. As you can see, it will be available in the next fight. 80-second cooldowns are all pretty decent. It will be available in almost every other fight. It will not be available in the buyback, of course. And it looks like Radicat will be going for the SNY. Talking about SNY, right before this mid-fight breaks out, let's have a quick update of the item. Bit of clarity being picked up, so I'm not too sure what Prankster is working towards. No items on where will do. Jumping in, sharing chain connects on the creep, and that's about it. Medusa point booster pickup, so very likely was a Skadi. Global Silence and Ravage is up, so they may want to be careful when they take this fight. Mega gets shot down really low. Chinchilla once again opting for the Helm of Dominator and 2 Blade of Security, so getting closer to his diffuser. And Radicat, as we've seen, already building towards a Sanction Yasha. And once the diffuser blade is out, Medusa will have to be careful. Smoke rotating up top. Oh, if they find Patty Pooper, that would be a very big pick. They may even scout out the ancient stack, though it's only 3 stacks actually. There's 2 dinosaur stacks right there. They may even want to try to stack it once more. And it looks like Tidehunter is going to clear the stack, so it will be a triple stack.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Right there. And Plasma Field doesn't do any damage actually. But that gives Tidehunter his Bling Dagger. And Mufasa will have a Bling Dagger to work on that. That's very major. That's the Medusa's catch-up mechanism, and now Werebell Blue gets burst down really low. The Diffuser Blade being shown off for the first time. The stun misses. The Spear is available and it gets 1 kill. Chinchilla gets burst down though on the back, so a kill going the way of the Ember Spirit getting a kill, so that's pretty good. 1 for 1. That's pretty okay.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's pretty okay, honestly. They got the tower. And they get a kill. No stack so far. They did just steal a stack though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And the stack is major. That's about 1,000 gold, and with that 1,000 gold you would pull Medusa or Ember Spirit much closer to Chinchilla. Though right now Chinchilla isn't exactly very big. Oh, actually no Diffuser Blade. Felt like he had Diffuser Blade. Doing the amount of damage he was doing. There will be a tower denied again. So that's the second tower denied. And that's a lot of gold being reduced right there. A denied tower is less than half, I believe, of the actual value. It's almost like a third. So denying 3 towers would technically equal to you taking 1 tower. And gold difference, of course. Wind Dagger is available, so I'm not too sure whether they want to fight mid. Are they going to show this off? Oh, Ember Spirit comes in. Just managed to get 1 kill away from that. Oh, he is caught right here. No Diffuser Blade yet though. I don't think Chinchilla wants to fight this. This is dangerous for Chinchilla. He is going to be able to walk away from this though. So he is actually coming back in. And Vibrant throws out an ultimate on somebody. Throws out on Silencer. Global Silence being used up. No Ravage being used. Very disciplined there to not throw out the Ravage from Mufasa. And right now he's waiting for the 6-second Blink Dagger. Potentially jumping and re-engaging. So support. We got a kill on the support. VAG is gonna back away and say, I'm not taking this fight. We lost the support. We are not in position to fight. And so we're not gonna take this fight whatsoever. We'll give you a support happily.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It is now 5-13 in favor of Friendship Gulag. But there is actually no goal. There is no goal benefit at all. Experience about 3,000, gold about 1k. That's really not much. Mechanism, very close. Is he very close? It's probably about 600-700 gold away from that. Oh, they engage on Party Trooper. Ravage invested as well. Ultimate being shown out. They won't be able to follow up from this, and that would be a wasted Ravage, and that is arguably a win for VAG.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Global Silence being invested for deck as well, I believe. Oh no, actually. Okay, Global Silence was used in the fight down here, so it wasn't off cooldown yet. And they do manage to get a significant amount of damage up top. And I just wanted to say that this is a 9 kill lead with about 2,000 gold benefit. And if you remember, Na'Vi in DreamHack Game 3, they were in a best of 5 series. They lost 2-0. They were in Game 3. They were down 5,000 gold. They were down 14 kills. And they came back and won 2 games in a row from that. So this is in no way out of hand. And VAG has still a very solid grip in this game. As you can see, 2,000 gold lead, it's nothing, especially when you have a Medusa and an Ember Spirit. The longer this drags, the more powerful these heroes get. He's actually going to build into a casual Yasha first to get a significant amount of damage. I'm not too sure what he's going to opt for next. Maybe straight into Battle Fury. No drums though. So he's gonna have very little hit points, as you can see, just over 1,000. It looks like he's going for the full month of style though. He's sending the courier out. Skadi completed on the Medusa. So let's just have a quick item recap so far. Werewolf still working towards his mechanism. We're very, very close actually. I think clearing this camp would give him the mechanism. Yes, it does. Just pick up the mechanism as well. Lion goes down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Maggot, I'm not too sure what he's working towards, but he's a support, so I'm not too sure what kind of item he's looking to pick up. Chinchilla picks up a diffuser. That's about all he has so far. No extra gold. 7x7 still working to it. Actually already completed his Glimmer Cape. Mailguard, Force Staff ready. Just pick up, as you can see, Blink Dagger available. Mufasa, SNY completed on Radicat with not much gold and spare. Tidehunter has a significant amount of gold though. He could potentially pick up a mechanism very soon. Do they have a mech? Nope, they do not have a mech carrier yet. No, he's there. Just want to find him. You need to catch him and punish him for that. And the silence on the right hero this time. The void comes into Chinchilla, just gets stay there and gets burst down. Very key kill going the way of Prankster as well. They may even be able to take a T2. Very likely they will be able to take a T2. That's a 700 gold change. Okay, maybe not. They do have a Ravage and Global Silence available. Eye of the Storm is available as well. Viper does not have his ultimate. They do have a Mecha though, so they are going to be able to show that off. But they will be able to take the T3 uncontested, and Prankster will dodge that hook with style. They will rotate up top to take another T3. T2, sorry. This is the final game, as you remember. I think they're getting the goal lead. Lion picks up a Staff of Wizardry first. I always contemplate when you build a Guardian Scepter whether you pick up the Staff of Wizardry first, because it's more versatile. You can simply choose to either rotate into a Force Staff or Eel Scepter or even Necronomicon if you really need it. But I mean, the versatility is just there. Or if you pick up an Ogre Club, you just survive longer, I guess. But that's totally up to you. And Ember Spirit is going to push this lane up before he returns back top. Actually, he's going to continue to push this lane up a little bit. It's still available, right? It's getting really low. Does he want to go back top though? His team's not there anymore. It doesn't look like he's going to go back top. And no, he's just going to let it expire. Illusion, Rune and Manta Star. Interesting build. You rarely see Ember Spirit builds into the Manta Star, because it does give him significant amount of hit points, significant amount of damage in general, and he does get away from that. Gets his mana burned off a little bit though. Is there a smoke? Nope, no smoke. Juicy Grip just helping Pretty Pooper farm up a little bit. The Yasha is out. Manta Star to be followed. Night Stalker is still going for the Scepter. I'm not too sure whether that's a good idea, but he's still going for the Scepter. And ooh, the hook misses sadly. And looks like Viper is going for a Manta Star too, very likely, or maybe SNY. That would be a crazy amount of Manta Stars. Shida picking up the Casual Yasha, probably going into a Manta Star as well. And Glimmer Cape is available for stuff. That's about it. Where's the Ravage? Ravage is here. Mufasa is in. They will pressure the T3 now.
Radiant's
T2 now. Cliff is being called out.
Radiant structures are fortified.
A lot of thing coming out from the Viper. The stun connects on the only just one. Hex on the right thing. And still a little bit of mana. Hook trying to get Juicy Grape will not connect. And Global Silence now being popped up, and they need to engage. Mufasa was way too far behind, and the Global Silence is wasted. Could potentially turn this around right now.
Radiant's bottom tower
Another wave of creep is coming in, and as all this is happening, Ember is just pushing top, and he has now TP'd back bottom. This looks like a very interesting fight to go up. Up Spike is being used. And the Shearing Chain connects on 2. Iron Storm is being used right now. Ravage comes in on all 4 actually, but Party Pooper has already thrown up his ultimate. Viper's ultimate will connect himself. Mufasa will be burst down a lot, and Prankster jumps back and forward onto Radisson, brings him down, and that is a major kill right there. And the slow out fingers given to Milgard, and he will be burst down. Viper will end the killing spree on the Silencer. That's a 4 for nothing. Very good fight carried out by VAG right there. Now they will push up forward and potentially even secure another T2. That's a 3,500 goal swing, and that's down to 0. That's back down to 0 right now, and that's what I've been talking about. One good fight and it's back to 0, and Na'Vi did exactly the same thing. One good fight, they team wiped the opponent, they didn't lose anything, they reduced the 5,000 goal deficit, and this is exactly what happened. They reduced the 2,000 goal deficit, but in 2 different separate fights, and now they bring it up to a 1,000 goal positive deficit. They will take another tower, and that's probably another about 1,000 to 1,500 net worth for everyone, and that's major. And they won't be able to just kill the Centaur again. Just trying to get the Centaur. Oh, not going to try to get the Centaur denied. They're going to back away right now though. They're not going to take the risk. Yasha again. Yeah, it will be a Yasha for the Viper. And it will be interesting to see whether the Viper is building into a SNY or a Manta Star. I think a Manta Star would be much better. SNY, you probably complete your SNY in about 35 to 38 minutes. That wouldn't make sense for a Sheng-Chen Yasha. It's not exactly a very effective item that late in the game. Once again, this is a best of 3, and this is now 1 apiece. So this game, both teams aren't willing to take too much risk. They are going to play very safely. It's now more or less even out. Even though, okay, it's actually a 3,000 goal, almost closing in on 3,000. Friendship Gulag had a 3,000 goal lead, but never really surpassed that whatsoever. And so clearing up the lane. Once again, the Medusa deals pretty well with PL. PL does pretty well with Medusa as well. Excuse me. 5-man smoke into the Roche pit. Really need this. They have all their ultimates up, so Global Silence and the Ravage is available, so a fight at the Roche pit would be very good for them. They're so close to each other. These guys are just farming around here. And I think they're pinging it out. Viper is pinging it out. They know it's up there, and they do see the FNG in. The hook comes in, gets juice, and Global Silence is being thrown up. That will prevent Prankster from jumping in with the Shearing Chain, and they might be very interested to jump on that. The 300 gold change.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Prankster will continue to farm. Now builds towards his, actually completed his Battle Fury. He's gonna regen back to full before gonna wait. Waiting for goal for... Oh, not gonna wait. Thought he was gonna wait for goal for a TP score, but he's not. Where did his border go? Did he sell his border already? Scepter completed a maggot. And Lion will build towards the 4-staff actually. You know, walk into each other, global silence is down for another 45 seconds. And the hook will come in, but Prankster once again dodging it with style. Mufasa already taking a significant amount of damage right there. And Phantom Lancer picks up the illusion, and the hook is available, though LLB does have... It's getting pretty close. The hook shows up again, will not connect with anyone, and looks like they'll back away. You do notice the Phantom Lancer charging down mid. Last thing you want is to give away this kill though. Yeah, I'm not gonna give away the tower uncontested, and the stun does come in. Prankster goes forward, throws the... trying to get... Oh, okay, wrong skill. Medusa gets us a pause actually. With a slack of fist first. Shearing chain would have connected, and while Medusa is having some connectivity issues, though I personally don't think even if the shearing chain is connected they would have done much. The team was just here to back them up, and global silence was available. Granted, Ravage was not close. Eye of the Storm had to make a big rotation, but there were 3 here and there was really no one close by. The only one remotely close by is probably Maggot. And Pantry Roper. Clinton is not a woman. How's the Medusa doing? We're having a lot of political talk so far. Okay, they're ready to go. And looks like Medusa is just gonna charge down the middle lane. Nope, gonna back away. Very well played right there, using the doppelganger to just... Oh, this could be the dangerous position. He does manage to get away right there. Juicy Grape gets shocked up. Viper pauses it this time. Next Stalker's turn to disconnect. Oh, he's being blocked. Let's see who can we get a good view of. Graphics doesn't look as great. Ew, that looks disgusting. It's funny that they still blink. Okay. And now Dire is ready to march down this middle. They have Global Silence. Global Silence is now being popped up. Slight second too late. That would have prevented Prankster from getting away. The hook now does not connect. And the Purge now connects, but Klinkter gets burst down really low. Ultimate from Doppelganger. Drop from Panty Dropper is being dropped out, but Ravage now catches all four. And now he's got to be burst down, and Phantom Lancer will get out very quickly with the Aegis. He's now trying to get away. Doppelganger being used to get himself to a better position. But Panty Dropper is out of mana right now. Hook on Juicy Grape is on the back, but Panty Dropper is just tanking this thing up. He's not going to run. He knows he can't run, or he just decides not to run. And now Maggot is in deep trouble, out of mana. And it may even go down right now. He will go down, and that's a 3 for 2 so far. And 1 core going down on both sides actually. 1 core and 2 supports, and well, technically we consider Tidehunter a core as well. Ember Spirit still requires more item, no damage, and a buyback will come out from the Medusa. And now Pancake gets him on the back, gets a hook down on the PA, but Pancake gets his member up immediately. And that could be a major giveaway right there. And that was an unnecessary giveaway actually, and Chichilla is now trying to force himself away. And Dire actually destroys a bottom tower. The hook connects on an illusion, but that's about it. And Chichilla now trying to fight this as well. And more ultimate is being used. Ultimate being thrown out on the right Phantom Lancer, to say the least. Still trying to run away. He will be able to get away. And once again, Silencer working towards that refresher. Actually, Mechanism already completed. I was wanting to see when 7x7 is going to complete that. Razor picks up a Aghanim Scepter. And Tidehunter is very close to a refresher now. So he's a core, that's for sure. And Phantom Lancer picks up an ultimate. Oh, no Skadi. Juicy Grape still, that's about all he has right now. And Medusa cannot man fight yet. He needs a BKB probably just to survive the Diffuser Blade. Viper, Yasha being picked up, so looks like that's a Manta Star considering the amount of gold he's saving up with. And the bad fight from Prankster, he should not have jumped into Jack, and he's working towards the Chrysalis right now, so hopefully he has some crit luck which may help him with the team fights. He's gonna farm this up really quickly. He needs about, I think the recipe is 600, so about 1800 gold, so that's about 1000 away, and he will push this wave all the way in actually. And he's going to be able to jump all the way back. So that's a pretty large wave. That's 5 range creep and a catapult. That's going to do a significant amount of damage right there if no one comes back, and it doesn't look like anyone's coming back. That's going to chip a lot of damage, probably maybe even more than half if they stay here. So all they need to do now is to defend. They do see that ward being dropped right now, and the hook will miss. Chichilla has engaged in on Panty Dropper. Ultimate from Panty Dropper has come down. Global Silence and Ravage catches all 5 actually, the Ravage. Force Staff pushing Panty Dropper to the back, and now good turn to Story. Refresher Orb has come out. Does not have the mana. Is trying to focus Mufasa down. And the Ravage does come out on the second time right now. Panty Dropper gets hooked up on the back, and it gets focused down on the outside. And now this could be disastrous. Viper goes down as well. Buyback is available, not going to be expanded however. Juice gets really low, and he will go down as well. And that's a 3 for nothing. And that's a whole lane of racks as well. And that's 2500 gold. Viper will now buy back. And Ember Spirit is just trying to do as much damage as he can. He's just trying to run as far as possible. Chichilla gets really deep inside though, but he doesn't really care. He has a lot of damage and he doesn't really care. He's going to be able to deal with it. Chichilla gets really low. One more Ember Spirit. Chain does not connect. Actually does connect, and he just goes down. Ember Spirit gets a kill on him. Gets 900 gold out of that. Now he's trying to chase all the retreating enemy right now. He is out of mana though, so he won't be able to chase this down now. Change Link comes up, and it slow connects on Redicat, so he looks like he's going to be dead. Ultimate is used on Redicat as well. He's the dead one, and Viper will be able to pick a retreating Razor off. So it turns out to be a 3 for 3 trade, but it did cost them a buyback on the Viper, which is why he did not gain a lot of gold. And the only good news they can get is that they got a lot of damage on the T3 up top. They did lose a full lane of Rex though. They need a offering. VAG needs someone to pick up an offering. Or a Crimson Guard, that would work too. I actually think Viper should build into an offering. But he bought back. And that was his Mantle Star goal. His buyback cost is probably about 1,000. Yes, that was his Mantle Star goal. He is going to pick up... Oh, he's actually going to pick up a point booster now. So it will be a casual Yasha.
Haste.
UCK trying to TP away from this and he will get away. That's a big wave of creep, so Ember Spirit is coming to clean it up though. Crystallis is completed, so not too sure what's his next item. He's just gonna jump away, he's not gonna take the risk. Ooh, they're gonna stand in there and wait. Roshan's gonna respawn in 18 seconds. Wait, is he gonna wait? It's 10 seconds. Oh, they're gonna send a creep. And this is gonna be funny because once he goes up and the creep reaches, Roshan spawns. And the creep gets murdered by Roshan. This is now back down to... It's about 8,000 gold lead. Yeah, 8,000. And then experience is technically non-existent actually. Do however think most of the experience are on the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit and the Medusa.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He is 20, he is 18, 13,
Dire's
15,
top tower has
15,
fallen.
21, 14, 14, 16, 16. So it's still pretty even. They are going in for the Roshan right now. And not too sure. I think there is a Refresher Global Silence and a Refresher Ravage. This is a very bad fight to take. And the ultimate from Panty Dropper is now being dropped out. Ravage and Global Silence being thrown out. They do have it double, though the Global Silence is now being popped up for the second time. No Ravage being used yet so far. Ember Spirits gets focused down. Juice gets brought down too, and the second Ravage is thrown out, and Panty Dropper gets burst down. This is probably GG, honestly. They will take the Roshan right now, and Aegis goes away with the Phantom Lancer, and they will likely just take the second lane of Rex. And I don't think there's much they can do. They could probably buy back and defend. Ember Spirit and Medusa has a buyback. Both Ravage are down. Both Global Silence are down for 100 seconds. They're actually going to go mid. Oh no, they're just going to go mid and rotate bottom. The buyback does come back from the Ember Spirit. This is one of the force the buyback, I guess. Are they going to try to get the tower? They are. They are going to try to get the tower. And the large amount of creep will help the Ember Spirit deal a significant amount of damage right there. And the Static Link connects on the Night Stalker. Shearing Chain being thrown out. But now Viper is being focused down as well. Needs a mechanism. Mechanism not going to be available for a while. Milgard hooks comes in on Juice Barber. And X7 gets focused down on the back. So the first one that goes down. Medusa will be back up in 10 seconds. No glyph being popped, actually glyph already being popped right there, and the melee Rex will go down. Range Rex will go down, sorry. And Chichila will now dive straight into it. They will clear the lane of Rex without losing anyone. No, sorry, they lost the Pudge, so they will get one. They will lose one. Oh, almost getting the slow right there. And now the Void connects on Mirgrid. Silence connects on Mirgrid as well. He's probably a dead silencer. And Night Stalker gets the kill on that. It's a mega kill. Streak going their way. That's probably gonna, yep. It does bring the graph back down to way surpassing the 14,000 gold mark. EXP closing in on the 7,500 as well. And they will now charge down mid, trying to get a lane in return. But Ravage will be up in 25 seconds. Global Silence is ready. 60 seconds to a double Global Silence. $10 to Ravage. 45 seconds to a double Global Silence. They will actually back away, so they will have a double Global Silence for their next fight. Very likely a double Ravage as well for 45 seconds. About the same time, so 45 seconds at 7:45. At 7:40, the next fight will be disastrous for VAG. It is very hard to fight into a double Global Silence and a double Ravage. Nearly impossible. Ember Spirit will be able to get away from that. Do maybe want to come back in. He will come back in for a sleight of hand one more time, and he will be able to clear the creep wave, but that's about all that he's able to clear. Here, Hex. And Sharing Chain does connect, but Doppelganger is used to get away from that, and the full team is coming in right now. Reclaim in 2 minutes. They will want to force the issue right now before that reclaim goes down. And the full team is here. They are ready to get that full lane of racks to get their mega creep and bring this series to an end. We had 3 very long and close games, and these two teams are truly deservingly in the quarterfinals. Both teams played very well, and very close games, going back and forth. Though now it looks like Friendship Gulag will be the one and the leader. Doppelganger used to dodge the Earth Spike, immediately bursting down Juicy Grip. And now the double Ravage and the double Global Silence will come into effect. Chinchilla trying to burst everyone down. The double Ravage connects once again and both cores get burst down. This is definitely GG. And GG is called by Juicy Gabe. They will take the full lane of racks, and GG well played indeed to both teams. A very nice series to watch, and Friendship Gulag will take the series. They will proceed to the semi-finals, which will be played next week. Same time, I believe. Or maybe later. But it will be next week. And this was a very close and interesting game. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Once again, my name is Bosi Tofu. You can like my Facebook, follow me on Twitter, at Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you on Monday, actually. Monday morning, 7 AM PST, I believe. The Italian tournament, Titar Dota 2 Summer Tournament will be playing, and I will be casting in that tournament. We will have a normal Dota 2 tournament and a one-on-one tournament as well. So you can catch me there Monday to Sunday, 7 AM PST, I believe. So I'll see you there. Thank you very much for tuning in, and goodbye.